Princess Catherine appeared at the state banquet in a flowing green gown that drew attention. The moment felt less about fashion alone, and more like a quiet reflection of her increasingly assured role within the royal family. Personally, it seems she isn't trying to command the spotlight, yet it's precisely that understated confidence that makes her the focal point. Standing beside Prince William under the glittering chandeliers of Windsor Castle, the Princess of Wales stepped into the spotlight in a flowing green gown that instantly sparked global conversation. The moment unfolded during the first state banquet of 2026, hosted in honor of Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. Around 160 distinguished guests filled St. George's Hall, a space transformed with a 47-meter-long table, seasonal flowers from Windsor Estate, and a carefully curated menu. But even in a room filled with influence and elegance, it was Princess Catherine who quietly became the focal point, and people noticed immediately. Now let's talk about that dress, because honestly, this is where things get interesting. The Princess of Wales chose a custom green gown designed with dramatic, flowing sleeves and a structured neckline. It looked regal, elegant, completely in line with royal expectations. But look closer, and the meaning becomes clear. The shade of green closely matched the Nigerian national flag. This was intentional, strategic, and deeply rooted in the royal tradition of diplomatic dressing, a practice perfected by Queen Elizabeth II. And you know what? This is where Catherine is leveling up. She's not just wearing beautiful outfits anymore. She's communicating without saying a word. Then came the jewelry, and this is where history stepped in. For the first time this year, Princess Catherine wore a tiara, choosing the iconic Cambridge lover's knot. It's a piece loaded with royal legacy, originally commissioned in 1914, and famously worn by Princess Diana. Pairing that with earrings that once belonged to Queen Elizabeth II? That's not just accessorizing, that's storytelling. It's continuity. It's respect. It's a visual bridge between generations of royal women. Inside the banquet, the atmosphere itself reflected something bigger than tradition. This wasn't just a formal dinner, it was a carefully crafted diplomatic moment. The menu? Entirely meat-free, with a special non-alcoholic cocktail inspired by Nigerian flavors, an important nod, especially as the visit took place during Ramadan. And moments like this show how tradition and modern values can actually coexist, instead of clash. And then there was King Charles. During his speech, he made a deliberate effort to connect, using phrases in Yoruba and Pidgin English, while also acknowledging both the shared history and the more difficult chapters between the UK and Nigeria. But let's bring it back to Princess Catherine, because her role in all of this is becoming impossible to ignore. Over the years, we've seen her evolve from a carefully observed newcomer to someone who now understands the power of every appearance she makes. Think about it, whether it's a shimmering gown for a German visit, gold lace for an American banquet, or bold red for France, her choices are never random. And this green gown? It might be one of her clearest statements yet. Because here's the thing, this wasn't about standing out for the sake of attention. And honestly, that's what makes it so effective. In a world where every detail gets analyzed in seconds, she's managing to stay consistent, intentional, and most importantly, authentic. Princess Catherine is no longer just participating in royal events. She's actively shaping how they're perceived. She understands that in today's media landscape, visuals travel faster than words. It's smart. It's modern. And it shows a level of confidence that feels very future queen. With the above moment, I feel like this is exactly why people continue to be drawn to her. It's not just elegance, it's purpose behind the elegance. There's meaning layered into every choice, and that creates a deeper connection with the public. As the evening came to a close, what lingered wasn't just the sparkle of the tiara or the elegance of the setting, it was the message. A message about continuity, about respect across cultures, and about how tradition can adapt without losing its identity. And right at the center of it all stood the Princess of Wales, quietly but unmistakably leading that narrative forward. So now I'm curious, what do you think? Was this Princess Catherine's most powerful state banquet appearance yet, or just another example of her growing influence? And do you think her approach to royal fashion is redefining what modern monarchy looks like? And if you're into royal moments like this, Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Because if this night proved anything, it's that Princess Catherine is just getting started.